So, you're looking into IGCSE International Mathematics, and you're probably wondering, what's this really all about? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and look at the big picture behind this whole qualification. Let's get right into it.
You know, it's so easy to think that math is just, well, crunching numbers, memorizing formulas, and just trying to get the right answer. But what if I told you that Cambridge has a much bigger, way more exciting goal for you? What if the math is actually a tool to help you become something more?
See, the first thing you've got to understand is that the entire Cambridge curriculum, this math course included, isn't just designed to fill your head with a bunch of facts. No, it's designed to shape you as a learner and as a person who's ready for the modern world.
And that right there is the core mission. Every single problem you solve, every concept you wrestle with, it's all a step towards building this really powerful set of personal qualities. And believe me, these aren't just buzzwords. They're the exact attributes that universities and future employers are desperate to find.
And here they are. The whole course is built from the ground up to help you become more confident in what you can do, responsible for your own learning journey, reflective about how you work, innovative in how you solve problems, and truly engaged with the world around you. The math, that's just the training ground.
All right, let's dig a little deeper, starting with your mindset. Because the #1 aim of this course isn't about algebra or geometry, it's about your attitude toward math itself.
Cambridge wants you to actually enjoy the journey. It's about seeing a tough problem less as a scary test and more as an interesting puzzle that's just waiting to be cracked. The goal is to shift your focus away from the pressure of, am I right, to the satisfaction of, wow, look how I figured that out.
Now this is so important. When we talk about confidence here, it's not about knowing all the answers right away. It's about having the courage to just try. It's about believing that you have the tools to figure things out, even when a problem looks impossible at first glance.
And this one is a biggie. Curiosity. The official syllabus calls it inquiry, but what it really means is getting you to ask why and what if. Because all the great breakthroughs in math didn't come from just memorizing rules. They came from someone, somewhere, wondering, what would happen if I tried this?
So here's the bottom line. Developing this kind of mindset, one that's built on enjoyment, confidence, and curiosity, is a skill that goes way, way beyond the math classroom. It is the absolute foundation for being resilient and successful in any field you decide to jump into.
Okay, next up, Cambridge is super clear about this. Math should not just live inside a textbook. This course is specifically built to bridge that gap between the abstract ideas on a page and the real, actual world you live in every day.
It's all about learning to see the patterns, the logic, and the structures that are hiding in plain sight all around us. Whether it's in nature, in the tech you use, or the news you read, math is kind of like a hidden language. And this course, it helps you learn to speak it.
This means you'll be taking the skills you learn in class and actually using them for practical stuff, like managing a budget, or actually understanding the stats they throw at you in a news report, or even just looking at a cool building and appreciating the incredible geometry that holds it all together. And here's how they teach you to do it. It's not just random, it's a structured approach. First, you learn to really understand what a real-world problem is asking. Then you use your math skills to build a model and investigate solutions. And finally, and this part is key, you learn how to communicate what you found clearly and effectively.
So we've talked about your mindset and connecting it to the real world. Now let's get into the really powerful thinking skills that you're going to build. This is the stuff that truly separates someone who's just good at math from a truly great thinker.
I mean, just look at this list. This isn't just math stuff. This is life stuff. The ability to get creative with your solutions, to be resilient when you hit a wall, to reason logically, to communicate clearly, and to see how different ideas all connect, these skills will serve you for the rest of your life.
And here's a crucial point to remember. Getting the final number is only part of the story. The real skill is being able to explain your thinking, to justify the steps you took, and to present a logical argument. That ability to communicate your ideas is every bit as important as the calculation itself.
You'll also start to realize that math isn't just a collection of separate, random topics. Algebra, geometry, statistics, they're all deeply connected. This course helps you become fluent so you can move between these different areas and see them as one single, incredibly powerful toolkit for solving pretty much anything.
All right, let's bring it all home. Why does Cambridge focus so much on these mindsets and skills? Because this IGCSE course is designed to be so much more than just a certificate you hang on the wall. It's your foundation for whatever comes next. The thinking skills you're building here are completely transferable. It doesn't matter if you go on to study physics or economics, engineering, or even art. The ability to think logically, solve complex problems, and communicate clearly, that's going to be absolutely essential. This course builds that foundation.
And hey, you don't have to just take my word for it. This is what top universities all over the world are saying. They know that students who come through the Cambridge system aren't just filled with knowledge. They are equipped with the skills and the mindset they need to thrive in higher education.
So, the big takeaway here is this. IGCSE International Mathematics isn't just another subject you study. It's a program that's designed to develop you into a confident, curious, and incredibly capable thinker, ready for whatever the future holds. The only real question left is, are you ready to see what you can achieve?
If you're looking for a little extra support on your Cambridge or IB journey, Fundu Tutor is a personalized learning platform that helps students succeed with expert mentorship, structured learning support, and really engaging resources.